Hello and welcome my dear second standard students. How are you all? I hope you all are good. You are taking care of your health and hygiene, not only of your but also of your family members too. And I hope that you are not getting out of your house unnecessarily, as you know that now in this pandemic period you need not have to go out unnecessarily without any purpose. My dear second standard students, I hope that you are doing well and I hope that you are following my every lecture, you are following each and every lecture regularly. Not only that but also at the same time I hope that you have appeared for all the papers of your FA2 and you have done a great job. So I wish you good luck for your results which you will get soon. Now coming on to our today's lecture. As you know that in our previous lecture, I have just started the revision of chapter number 1, nouns. And like I said that now in your essay 1 exam, you will get the grammar chapters as well. And within a short, you will even get your portion of grammar and English for summative assessment 1, that is essay 1 exam. So students, now it's time for the revision of all the grammar lectures, and that is why I have brought all the grammar lectures starting from number 1 revision. So once again I will say that it is a golden opportunity for those who have not watched the previous lectures, whose concept is not clear for chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. So please make sure you watch all my lectures and you do the revision. Anyways, now in the previous lecture, if you remember, we were solving something like this: people, place, animal and thing category. So if you remember, I had written few words which you need to bifurcate, which you need to put into category of people, place, animal and thing. So if you remember that I have only written 9 to 10 words. Few words we have to still solve from exercise number 3. So I hope now you are ready to solve the remaining words which I will write here, and then we will move on towards today's main topic: what is common noun and what is proper noun. So just watch the lecture very carefully because we are going to solve few words in people, place, animal and thing category, and then I will explain you today with few examples that what is common and what is proper noun. So I hope now you are ready with your textbook, and now if you don't have textbook, you have to just be ready with your rough notebook. So give the heading chapter number 1 noun, subject's name, and those who are solving in the textbook, they don't have to write the subject and anything, but yes, those who are writing in the textbook, you also have to write today's date, so that when you click the photo and when you send it to your follow-up teachers, they will come to know that on which date you have solved the exercise. So now I'll wait for you to give the heading, especially for those who are solving in the rough notebook. Please give the heading properly and draw these kind of lines and make these columns of people, place, animal and thing. So now I'm waiting for you. I hope you have started giving the heading in your rough notebook. I will repeat, those who are solving in the textbook itself, they don't have to make these kind of columns anywhere. This is exercise number 3. You already have this kind of heading. So I'll just give the heading here. This is exercise number 3. And now my dear students, yesterday I had written in the previous lecture few words. Today also I will write few words. So those who are writing in rough book, you have to just draw this and wait for me to complete writing the list of words which you need to put into different category. So I am going to write the words here. Parrot. Number 2 is hospital. Number 3 is rabbit. Number 4 is ant. Number 5 is shoes. Number 6 is hammer. Number 7 is farm. Number 8 is student. Number 9 is beach. And number 10 is park. So these are the list of the words which we are going to solve today in this lecture. If you remember in the yesterday's lecture, like this, I kept few words in the list and then one by one we were picking it up and we were keeping in the proper category. Today also we will do that. So please watch the lecture with keen interest and try to understand why am I keeping few words in few categories. So I'll still wait for few seconds and I hope that you are getting ready to solve the exercise. The students, those who are writing in the rough notebook, if you want you can write this list. But please make sure that you have to understand and then you have to solve it. And that is the reason why am I solving each and every answer here. Okay, now it's time to solve these answers. Now my dear students, if you can see number 1, parrot. Parrot. I hope that you all have seen the parrot, how parrot looks. It is a bird of green, sometimes red color. Different varieties of parrots are there. So basically it is a bird. It is not a people. It does not come in a people category. Yes, it is not a human being like you and me. It is a bird. So obviously it will come in which category? Parrot will come in animals category. So you have to write the parrot in the animals category. Please make sure that you are also solving it. I repeat, if you have textbook, this textbook if you have to solve it in the textbook itself. Exercise number 3. These kind of columns are already given in the textbook. For those who are solving in the rough book, you have to just copy what I am doing. This method only you have to copy if you are solving in the rough notebook. Okay, parrot. Now, parrot we have solved. Now the next word is hospital. Hospital. Yes, I know. Nowadays hospital is in trend. Unfortunately, it is in trend because now during this pandemic period, corona is increasing. So hospital and all these have got responsibilities more than any other field. Doctors are there in the hospital, right? So what is hospital? Hospital is a person like you and me? No, hospital is not a living thing. Then hospital is a place? Yes, hospital is a place where we go to consult the doctor. Hospital is a place where we go to consult the doctor. So hospital will come in this place category. So I will write the answer here. Hospital. I hope that you are also writing the answers with me, and I request again my respected parents, those who are sitting with their children, please help the child to fill the exercise and understand it. Okay, so hospital is done. Next is rabbit. Rabbit. Now, what is rabbit? Have you seen that white color small animal? Rabbit runs very fast in a lightning speed. You cannot catch rabbit. It's too swift in running. Too swift. So rabbit is what? An animal. So rabbit will come in the animals category. Please write the answers properly, and you can see that I am keeping some space between two answers so that your work looks neat and tidy. Please make sure you are writing the answer. Again, next is ant. Ant is obviously not people. Ant is not the place. Ant is animal. It is not the thing. Ant is living thing. No, it moves. It moves on its own. Ant. So it is considered as animal. So ant we have to write in the animal category only. Thing means it should be non-living, and place means also it is non-living where we visit. People and animals are living thing. Okay. Next one is shoes. Shoes. Now shoes is obviously not living thing, it is a non-living thing. So shoes is a place? No, shoes is not the place. Shoes is what we wear in our legs. So it is a thing. So shoes we have to write in this category. Please complete these many answers. Complete these many answers. I will give you few seconds to check your answers and to write it properly in the place. See, when you are writing the answer, you even have to check your spellings. So please make sure that you check your spellings after you write it and try to understand when you place it properly. Hospital I have written in the place category because hospital is a place where we go and consult the doctor. Parrot, rabbit, ant, these all are the living things and not the human being. That is why I have written them into animals category in short. And shoes is a thing which we wear to protect our legs. So shoes will come in the things category. Okay. So the next one is hammer. Hammer, you know hammer. Like this we fix the nail on the wall. For example, this is the wall. If you need to hang the frame, you fix the nail with the help of hammer. So it is a hammer. So a hammer is what? Obviously a thing. So hammer is a thing with the help of which we fix the nail. So hammer will come in thing column. I hope you are writing it, my dear students. So hammer we have solved. Next is farm. F-A-R-M, farm. So what is farm? Farm means nothing but field. Yes, in villages you might see farm in which the farmers grow and cultivate the crops. So that is called farm area. Yes, you might have even heard farmhouse. Farmhouse. These are the familiar words. Yes. So farm is a place where we visit. So it will come in place category. So let us write the answer in the column. I hope you are also writing it. Farm is a place. Farm, farmhouse, farmer. Farmer works in the farm. So farmer is a people, but farm is the place where the farmer works. So farm is a place. Next is student. Student. You know that in the starting of the lecture, I say good morning my dear students. So who are the students? You all are the students. So you are animal? No. You are place? No. You are people? Yes. Students means it is considered in the people category. Either it can be the girl or a boy. So student will come here. Okay. I hope you are understanding it, the concept. Why am I placing which word, where I am placing? You need to understand it. Please write the answers properly so that you will be able to prepare for the exam within this lecture only. Next, second last word is beach. B-E-A-C-H, beach. Now beach is what? I know you might have heard beach, where people can go and make a picnic. There is a big river, sea over there. So it is a place where we visit. So beach will come in the place category. Again, same thing with the park. Park means what? Again, we go there to play, to walk, to do the exercise, and many other uses are there. So park is also a place. Have a look on all the answers we have solved, and please note down the answers. I'll wait for a few seconds and then we will move on towards common noun and proper noun. I hope you are understanding the concept and I hope you are enjoying this, because here you are not only getting the explanation but also you are getting each and every answer for the exercise. So please make sure you utilize it properly. This opportunity, you utilize it properly. Now, if you finish writing this, I am going to explain you what is common noun and what is proper noun. But make sure you have written all the answers by now, because I have given you sufficient time. Okay, my dear students. Now I suppose that you should have completed writing this. So I hope you have written all the answers properly. So now I am going to erase the board. Now I am going to clear the board, and now I will explain you what is common noun and what is proper noun. So now you don't have to write much, you have to just sit and understand. Yes, 3 or 4 sentences I will ask you to write. That is for your understanding. So please be ready to write last 3 or 4 sentences, and then you have to sit and understand. So be ready. On the new page, give the heading common noun, proper noun. Like I said, I am going to clear the board so that I will be able to explain you what is common noun and what is proper noun. So I hope you have taken out the new page, the blank page. Okay, my dear students. So now I am going to make one column. Common noun, and here I will write proper noun. Now as you can see, I have given 2 headings. One I have given common noun, another I have given proper noun. So now I am going to explain you what is common noun, what is proper noun. Yes, many of my genius students already know it. But like I said, this is the revision. So you must pay attention so that during exam you don't face any difficulty, any queries. Now I am going to write few sentences here. These sentences will clearly explain and depict what is common and what is proper noun. As you can see, I have written one sentence. Okay, students, now your role is, your duty is, you also have to make one line, and write proper noun and common noun like this on left and right side. On the left and the right side, you also have to write common noun and proper noun. And you also have to write one sentence, which I will write on both the sides. So please start writing this so that I will be able to explain you properly. Okay students, I have written two sentences. Now I will wait for you. You all have to write these sentences in your rough notebook. I hope you have started writing it. With the help of this, you will clearly understand today that what is common noun and what is proper noun. On the common noun side, I have written the sentence, all the boys are playing games. On the proper noun side, I have written the sentence, hello, I am Rohan. This is my brother Sunny. So these two sentences I have written on each side. I hope you have started writing it. With the help of this, I will be able to explain you what is common and what is proper noun. I request parents to help their children. If you are with them, help them to understand the concept and guide them as I am guiding them. Okay, now I hope that you have written both the sentences. I have given you sufficient time. So now my dear students, I will highlight something. I will highlight something for you to understand what is common and what is proper noun. Can you see I have highlighted one word here and two words here? Can you see I have highlighted one word on this side and two words on that side? Yes, obviously you will be able to see. So why have I highlighted? Let me explain you what is common noun. Now my dear children, just sit with the folded hands and listen to me very carefully. So here the sentence is, all the boys are playing games. Who are playing? All the boys. Is any name given? Any name is given? Rohan, Ibrahim, Sunny, any name is given? No. Here it is written all the boys. So the word boys is used for me, my brother, you, your brother. For all the boys, boy word is very common. Yes, it is not the special name of anyone, is it? No, it is not the special name given to anyone. So for an example, if you don't know my name, what you will say? Hello, you boy, come here. Yes, you will say like that. Hello, you boy, come here. Because you don't know my name. But once you know my name, you call me by my name, Rohan. So my dear students, boys is used for all the boys. It is not the special name. So that is why it is called common noun. Common noun. Commonly it is used for all the boys. Whereas if you understand proper noun, sentence is, hello, I am Rohan. This is my brother Sunny. So here Rohan and Sunny, these two are the names. These two are the names. Special name. Rohan means me. Sunny means my brother. So that means it is a special name. Yes, that is another thing, that there are many Rohan in the world. But Rohan is still special name given to the boy. So that special name given to anyone, whether it is a boy, girl, animal, thing, place. If you give the special name to any of these, it is called the proper noun. Now one more example I will write. Now say for an example, if you write here, I study in Mahdi school. If you write this, I study in Mahdi school. So my dear students, here school is common noun, Mahdi school is proper noun. Mahdi English school. So Mahdi English school is only one school and it is special name given to our school. Mahdi English School is special name given to one school. So it is a proper noun. But if you say, I study in school, but which school? If you only say school, there are many schools in Bhavnagar. But if you only say Mahdi English Medium School, then it is a proper noun. Please note down this sentence. Note down this sentence on the proper noun side. I will wait for you. I hope you have understood the concept of proper and common noun. I hope you are writing the second sentence in the proper noun side. Now while you are writing, let me explain you again. Students, proper noun is the special name, specific name given to any person, any place, any animal. Okay, one more example I will write here for you to understand it. Now students, if I write that this is my pet dog, this is my pet dog, Tiger. Now I hope that you know what is the meaning of pet dog. Pet dog means the dog which you keep at home for its whole life. You feed them, you enjoy with them. So you keep it at home as a family member. That is called pet dog. So pet dog. Now dog is common, no? All the dogs are dogs. But if you give the special name tiger to your dog, so tiger is a proper noun. The word tiger is proper noun because you are giving the proper name to the dog. If you just say dog, I love dog. So dog is common noun. But if you give the name to the dog, it is the name, it is special name. So that is why if you say this is my pet dog Tiger. So now you have given the name Tiger to your dog. So tiger is the proper noun. Please note down this sentence also. See, again and again I am giving you time to note down the examples so that you will be able to understand and revise the concept of what is proper and what is common noun. Okay, so now I hope students, now you have understood what is common noun and what is proper noun. So with this students, I end my today's lecture. Now I request you to watch this lecture again and again to understand the concept of what is proper and what is common noun. So with this I end my lecture. In the next lecture we will solve the exercise of proper noun. Till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.